Well, I got up early this morning, jumped in the Gladiator, and I'm headed out west to somewhere that does really cool stuff like we do. Stay tuned. Alright, so in addition to everything else we've done on the Jeep, UD60s and 40-inch trail grapplers, KMC beadlocks, the list goes on and on. We also need some hydraulic steering assist. So today, I loaded up early, way early, and jumped in the Gladiator, and I'm heading out to San Angelo, Texas, to West Texas Off-Road, home of the Redneck Ram. The guys out there are going to do an install on the truck since we've never done it before. They're going to install it, give me a good tutorial on how to do it so that we can make sure that when we're installing them at the shop, we're doing it correctly. It's a little bit different than in previous models like the JKs and TJs and whatnot, because all those platforms had power steering pumps that were belt driven, and on the Gladiator and the JL Wrangler, the power steering pump is electronic. So the bleeding procedure is a little bit different. So in order to make sure that we get it done correctly and we're installing them correctly on your vehicles, I'm heading out there for a little instruction.
How's it going, guys? This is Justin with Redneck Ram. I'm going to show you the Redneck Ram department, how it goes down here. So as your orders come in, they get dated, and they come back here to the backside. And as they come through, they get broken down. Our guy will break them down right here in the bench. He'll do 2 inspections. He'll do the sector shaft inspection. He'll do the piston inspection. Once that happens, it gets put in a parts washer. Gets cleaned up spick and span, comes back out, gets re-inspected again. From there, it gets put on the build table. Once it goes from the build, it actually goes to the builder. Sam himself will do 3 inspections himself. He'll do the previous inspections for all the good parts that are in the box, determine whether they're going to be good or salvageable. If they're not, of course, we give you a call and let you know what we find, take the pictures and do what we need to do to get the pictures going. If everything is good, he continues the build. The final inspection is a pressure check. From there, if everything is good, he goes back to you. So this right here is the previous Ram design that we have, which is a very good design. It's just, there's not much you can do to this one. This is our new design. This is being cut in-house by Matt Hodges himself with the CNC machine. This design is completely rebuildable. You can rebuild the glands, you can replace the glands, you can replace fittings, you can replace the piston shaft, you can replace the plunger, you can replace the seals. On the pre-existing Ram, the only thing you could really do here is just replace a seal. There's no parts for this one. So we're trying to make it to where you can replace it if you bend or break or blow out something. I'm low on boxes because of wheeling weather season. When wheeling weather seasons happen due to that, it's hard for me to keep stuff on the shelf. But this right here is normally where the JL, JK boxes would be sitting. As you can tell, I've only got 2 4-doors. Call me if you need them. Got the Ford boxes, all different designs and dimensions of Ford boxes. I got Chevy boxes, CJ boxes, Bronco boxes. I've got K2 Chevy Blazer boxes, I've got TJ boxes, you name it, it's here. If it's not here, I can get it.
Awesome. And turnaround time usually?
Turnaround time is about a week, week and a half on the busy days, 3 to 5 days when it's nice, cool, and easy around here.
Awesome. All right, thanks, Justin.
Yeah, no problem.
saw that break on the Rubicon.
We've seen one break. And they slot it so that when they squeeze it down,
Yeah.
and it broke right there where they slotted it.
Huge.
Close. So what he's doing is centering the ram right there, making sure that it's centered on the tie rod. The key to making it drive nice going down the road is to having it parallel with the tie rod. Because if it's not parallel, then
Kind of pushing on it.
it's going to try to rotate. Like if it's crooked like this, if the ram's on there like that, then it's going to want to rotate the tie rod that way when you try to turn right. And then when you try to go left, it's got to rotate it back this way before it can turn left. So you want it perfectly parallel so it's not twisting the tie rod as you. We have people all the time say, hey, the steering's twitchy. And it's 99% of the time we get them to take pictures of it and send to us. The ram's mounted crooked.
I've always tried to mount them parallel just because it looks pretty. I didn't know it would cause your steering to be weird.
Right there. Out just a little bit. Right there. Too much. That's it right there.
Pitch. Instead of the 7/8.
Click. Click. Did you read the warning labels in my shop on the machine? Come look, let me show you. And then this one, I'll read it out to you. Attention, all touristen and non-technician looking peepers. Das computer machine is not for der finger poking and mitten grabbing. Otherwise, it's easy to snap in der springer work. Blown fusing and popping corking might spitzen sparking. It's not for the gear working be bum f***ing. Der rubbernecking sightseeing keeping das handers in das pocket muss. So relaxing and watching der blinker lighting. Get this, man. This is how you do the JLs.
Oh yeah?
You need to pre-fill the ram, pre-fill anything you can, because that electric power steering pump gives you problems.
Yeah, when you do.
So you want to take out as much as the air in the system.
This is different fluid too, right?
Yeah, this is electric steering fluid. You need this stuff
So
right
you're
here.
gonna have to have special power steering fluid.
You want to try to pre-fill any and everything you can to get as much air out of the system, so that when you go bleeding it, your electric power steering pump won't
Cavitate.
cavitate and cause you to bleed for the next 3 hours. So far, we've only had one vehicle that's had problems with the electric power steering pump.
Yeah.
He ran it dry.
That'll do it. See, I completely didn't even think about the power steering fluid being different.
Yeah.
Because it's electric. How much is it a quart?
Oh, I don't know. They don't even sell it in quarts. They sell it in pints. And it's like $20 a pint.
21
Yeah,
pint.
like a bottle,
So-
like $21.
That's crazy.
$40 a quart.
And that's our cost. Doesn't look like it, but that's $100,000 sitting right there.
Jeez.
That's not the Ram. I'm gonna open the nail salon here now.
Well, I am on my way back to New Braunfels from San Angelo. Just got the Redneck Ram installed on the truck by the guys at West Texas Off-Road in San Angelo, Texas. What a great crew. I mean, these guys do a bang-up job of installing this stuff. So learned a few tricks. For example, we no longer use ATF4 as power steering fluid, but there's a special power steering fluid that I can assume is non-conductive. Add that to the list of stuff you need to add to your trail bag and carry from now on. But stuff that you got to have if you're going to be running hydraulic assist steering, because if you break a ram, crack a line, you know, something like that happens, you got to cap it where you're going to lose some fluid. You don't want to run these electric power steering pumps dry, because it's going to ruin them. They're going to start to cavitate and all kinds of stuff. Anyways, back to the Ram. The guys did an amazing job. Matt, Justin, Jack, everybody there is super nice, super friendly. super professional, did a great job, did a bang up job on it. And right now, the performance wise, immediately in the parking lot when I drove off, it felt like the way a Jeep with 1-ton axles and 40s should feel. It gives me a little bit of feedback, a little bit of push resistance, I guess, something like that. Really tightens up the steering. I mean, I can let go of the steering wheel and it drives straight down the road now. Ever since we lifted it, the steering has just always felt kind of weird to me. And now this, with the steering assist on there, Redneck Ram has really tightened it up. I love it. Feels like it should. And I can't wait to get on those trails and rock crawl. Next up, we're gonna go to Poughkeepsie Rocks, or known as K2, in Mason, Texas next weekend, where we'll see Matt and the gang again for the celebration of the 20th anniversary of West Texas Off-Road. So we're gonna go out there and let this thing shine on some rocks. I got a long drive ahead of me, so peace out. Stay tuned.